one doing all the work to keep up your twin flame connection, if you're the one reaching out, if you're the one trying to keep the relationship going, if you're the one putting, it feels like all the energy in, you're probably in a chasing mode, right? And this video is going to talk about how to transcend that chasing mode, because it's not sustainable for you and loving for you to do that in your twin flame connection, right? So my name is Susie. I'm a certified Twin Flame Ascension Coach, and I work with twin flames who already are together and are going deeper. And I work with twin flames who are manifesting their union too. And right now I'm manifesting my own union as well. And we're going to talk about how to transcend this chasing energy, which is something that I personally have had to come out of and have had to heal layers of this in my consciousness. So I know pretty well what goes on when you're chasing and what the journey is asking you to resolve and heal when you notice you are in that chasing energy, right? So happens chasing when there's a fear that you will lose love somehow, or maybe you're afraid of coming closer to love, but it's a fear of love on some level. It's a fear about love. And so to try to get a handle on that fear or control it or keep it from manifesting or maybe even become a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You go out and try to keep your twin flame connection because you're worried if you don't, it's not going to work out, right? It won't just keep going, that the love will fall through. And that's not true, but you have to be willing to do the inner work and the healing work and look at what this whole thing is reflecting to you and heal that in order to transcend that energy, right? There's a difference between me telling it to you and you knowing it in your mind versus you going and doing that inner work within you to come out of this chasing mode, right? Because going out and physically or energetically trying to get love from your twin flame, it does the opposite of what you want. It repels them, right? It repels love instead of attracting it and going deeper with it. And I want to clarify that it's okay to desire your twin flame, right? It's okay to have a desire in your heart to be together. That's natural, that's holy, that's sacred, that's normal, right? But what's not natural and not doesn't feel good, isn't divine, isn't loving, is when you feel like you need them and you're afraid to lose them, right? Because fear, it's not appropriate, right? It doesn't feel good. Fear doesn't build your peace. Fear doesn't expand love. Fear contracts, right? Fear repels. Fear hides, right? And tries to control. And that's not the energy you deserve to be in, right? And if you insist on being in that energy, it's not going to be sustainable. And frankly, you'll probably quit the journey because you realize it's not sustainable. But what I'm here to tell you is that the actual point is for you to heal that fear, right? And that's what the teachings of union teach. And that's what my spiritual gurus teach, is to heal that fear that you're going to lose love, right? Heal that fear that love abandons, or it isn't real, or it'll reject you if you don't go and try to hold on to it and control it, right? You have to heal that. And the way you can do that and be really effective with it is by using the mirror exercise, and is by embodying the teachings of union, which are in Twin Flame Ascension School and in Purpose Class too, right? And I can walk you through the mirror exercise. I have videos linked below on it. I have a YouTube video and my Masterclass on the mirror exercise linked below. But using the mirror exercise to identify what your twin flame is or isn't doing that is hurtful or frustrating to you, and then healing that energy and giving yourself that love instead of going out and trying to get that love from them, right? That's what shifts the connection in the direction you want, right? In the direction your soul is calling for. And that's what shifts your life to feel better. Because if you're chasing and trying to get love from your twin flame, I could bet my bottom dollar that there's probably other areas in your life that you subtly or overtly do that too, right? And it doesn't feel good to hold on to that fear. You deserve to heal it. And that's what the twin flame journey is all about, is like healing your blocks to love, healing your fears about love, so you can come closer and more in alignment with love itself, right? So this whole energy that's off with you and your twin flame, it's not to punish you. It's not because twin flames are toxic. It's because that there's a misaligned pattern or belief or wound you have about love that is asking for your attention to resolve it completely, right? And when you do that, you feel better. And you feeling better is what attracts your twin flame to you, right? So it becomes effortless. If you become magnetic instead of someone who's in this state of fear and suffering and lack, right? In regards to love and romance. So if you're really serious about this and you want help, I have 2 different options below for you. I do have a course on healing the runner-chaser dynamic and how you can do that. I also do consultations with people. So if you want to become, a real serious student of the twin flame journey, of the twin flame ascension path, we can talk about your unique journey so far and working together one-on-one or in a class setting, so we can support you into manifesting your harmonious union, and then even going beyond that into manifesting the life you really desire to live with your twin flame, right? And to be in love and abundance and just overall divinity, glory together. So those are a couple options I linked below. Again, I do highly recommend that you check out the mirror exercise YouTube video too if you haven't already, or if you need a refresher, right? Because we can all use a refresher sometimes. If you got to the end of this video, comment below, I am magnetic to my union, and that's how I'm gonna know that you made it to the end.